Within minutes of word Ruth Bader Ginsburg had died, crowds gathered at the steps of the Supreme Court she so loved to pay their respects to a remarkable woman of the law and the life of this country.
She was the moral beacon when America felt lost.
After experiencing first-hand gender discrimination, she spent years fighting it in the courts.
All I ask of our brethren is that they take their feet off our necks.
The notorious RBG, as she was affectionately known, championed liberal causes, defending minorities and, of course, women. In 1993, she was just the second woman ever appointed to the Supreme Court.
This nominee is a person of immense character.
Despite a series of life-threatening illnesses, she resisted pressure to resign during the Obama presidency so he could nominate another liberal-leaning justice. Now, another president she didn't like may well make that decision. Donald Trump only found out about her death at the end of a campaign rally.
Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life.
Tributes have come from both sides of politics. Hillary Clinton says there'll never be another like her. Bernie Sanders called her one of the greatest justices in history. And former President George W. Bush said she inspired more than one generation of women and girls. But Ruth Bader Ginsburg's passing has already triggered a political brawl, with senior Republicans arguing a Trump-nominated replacement should be approved as soon as possible. The Democrats say it should wait until after the presidential election.
Voters should pick the president, and the president should pick the justice for the Senate to consider.
But the Republicans are racing to confirm a Trump pick now. The Senate Majority Leader has pledged to hold a vote on any Trump nominee. It's significant because a Trump pick would tilt the court sharply to the right.
Voting rights, abortion rights, there's so many issues that are being decided right now. And a new member of the court is likely to have an enormous impact.
While the Supreme Court battle may sway some voters, it's all too late for these electors in Fairfax, Virginia, who lined up for hours on the first day of early voting in a record turnout, energised and determined.
This election is probably the most important election of our lifetime.
Donald Trump has been encouraging people to vote in person rather than mail-in ballots, but his ability to influence who to vote for is shrinking. For these people, and who knows how many others, it's too late. They can't change their vote. Their decision has been made. And it doesn't matter what the President or Joe Biden has to say. It's done. But for Americans yet to cast a ballot, the bitter dispute over who'll replace this champion of women's rights is now set to upend the final days of the presidential campaign. Philip Williams, ABC News, Washington.